Hello, and welcome back to the world of Arklands. When we last left our heroes, they made their way to the former lair of Maverus the Prowler, the demiplane that he had created, with everything he had left behind. Firstly, some traps.
Which I should have seen.
It's okay.
All of them.
Deal with it.
Things were made up for later.
And after retrieving a few arcane shards and being able to work one into Ray's simulacrum in order to have access to, and it was randomly rolled, infinite counterspell.
I know you love that.
It's fantastic. I wish I had planned that.
Because you know if you had that, I'm like, nope, cancel all others, that's the one.
And then, with a very high passive investigation and investigation check, the party was able to find the hoard of Maverus the Prowler and partook of everything within it. And as they are now planning their final assault on the dragon-turned-titan, that is where we return for tonight's episode of The Outsiders. And welcome back.
I don't like this music.
This is the
I was going to say,
default.
this is the Dragon Horde music, my dude.
Okay, I like it a little bit better now.
So,
Oh, also, last session, we had a thorough discussion on dragon anatomy.
You did?
We did.
No, okay. There's
remind me.
two,
there is a very specific
remember that.
part
You take
of
your
the
two.
anatomy.
and we're moving on.
Not moving up?
Some might say moving
You
out.
take your two.
So we went into
take
the
it forward?
horde room, and now we have to leave. We have to go out.
That's right.
So we went in, now we're going out.
That's right.
And that's
Pretty
two
much.
more.
How many is that?
4 total.
We got
Sounds about right.
4.
Yeah, 6 total for you. So,
How long was that?
I believe discussions have been had. You guys have been planning. So,
Plotting.
You should play Valheim with us. You can hear the planes.
I'm going to next time.
Yes!
Yay! There we go.
Was that for the game or for finally finding the volume?
No, that was for the
Okay.
No, I'm just indecisive about the volume.
Same.
All right.
Different kind of volume.
So you're looking for magic items.
Yes.
You're never indecisive. You're always just loud.
That would be my volume, yes.
That's what I thought you were referring to.
No.
Understood.
That is also true.
Yes.
Are you looking for something specific?
Yes. Okay, so.
Expensive and rare.
All right. First, okay, you know what?
No, I'm kidding. Let's do that first.
Okay, we'll do yours first.
Well, technically it says.
Sure. You guys have money to burn.
You want the big boy potion.
Okay.
How much money do we have?
Yeah.
A lot.
How much money do I have to spend to increase my chances?
All right, so a character seeking to buy a magic item makes a persuasion check to determine the quality of the seller found.
Can I give myself that spell that increases?
Yes, you can.
Okay, sweet.
So,
I'm gonna
okay,
have to have you do that for me too.
by default,
I can only do it to myself.
Then speak on my behalf, damn it.
okay. Who had
Or you, either
skill
one.
empowerment?
Makoto did.
Oh, Makoto.
Because she can make that expertise.
Dang.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah,
I think we all have persuasion modifiers now. Yeah, I have a +6.
Why do you have a +6?
Because I took proficiency.
Then it can be you making the check, unless you want to do it
advantage,
separately.
I have a +5. Well, that's only in like the light of the moon.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's
for performance,
yeah, sure.
yes.
It gives me a +12, right?
For that's performance.
Yes.
Yes, her thing would add an additional. What's your
6.
then yes, I would add an additional 6. Of course. I knew this, but...
Yeah, same here. So,
All right. Do you have proficiency in persuasion?
y'all are ready for
Okay.
Well, I can give myself borrowed knowledge, which
it.
allows me to,
Yeah, that's fine.
have proficiency.
Quit messing with
All right,
your
so-
kilometer.
It requires 1 work week and 100 gold flat to get this started.
Okay.
You can
Can we
gain...
afford that?
I don't know, man. You want to check our funds?
Yeah, let me do that.
You gain an additional +1 bonus on the check. You can just spend multiple weeks to get those bonus.
Okay, well,
Let's
we can't
not.
spend that much time.
Or
This is already
for
more than I
every
wanna spend.
100 gold spent to a maximum bonus of +10.
Okay.
So if you spend...
Do that.
So for maximum effect in 1 week, you spend 1,100 to find the seller.
Okay.
And that is before the price of the actual items that you're looking for.
Okay.
The roll you make, if you are looking for a specific item, that it is its availability, if I permit it, if that is written here, you have final say in determining which items are for sale and their final price, no matter what the tables say.
Aw, don't be mean.
I'm not going to. Have I ever outright fully denied?
Only when you killed me.
Even then,
No, I think you just got beat by numbers on that one, my dude.
He wanted to kill me.
oh, I did.
Again,
Yeah.
you got beat by
but it
numbers.
was. But if I hadn't, it would have been acceptable.
Had been some other random stabbing. Rather than a purposeful assassination.
So, is there a specific item that you are looking for?
I believe it was called a potion of either gigantism or
I think it was giant size or something like that.
potion of giant size. That's what it was.
Gigantic.
Are you familiar with the rarity of it?
No.
All right. So
He was looking up stuff. We didn't look up what the stuff
Don't tell
was.
him.
Why would? Of course you're looking it up. That's fine.
I just knew this.
Okay.
I have a +3 to my.
Who are you trying to flex for?
Me.
When you drink this potion, you become either huge for 24 hours. If you're medium smaller, you become huge. Otherwise, the potion does nothing for the duration. Your strength becomes 25, and your hit point maximum is doubled.
Keep reading.
In addition, the reach of your melee attacks increases by 5 feet.
So that'd be 20.
That would.
Jeez.
Everything you are carrying and wearing also increases in size. When rolling damage for weapons enlarged in this manner, roll 3 times the normal number of dice. For example, an enlarged longsword would
He's
deal
good there.
3d8 slashing damage instead of 1. Okay.
We want to enlarge Einar. Differently from how the women do it.
All we have to do is ask Kaya for that recipe.
3.
Damn.
Okay. This is a legendary magic item.
I figured it was legendary, but sure.
You have to roll
Hold on, what were we talking about? Einar's thing or the what? The item?
Yes.
4.
God bless.
Okay,
Fucking
to be fair, since it's a
slashed.
one of a kind, wouldn't that make it a wondrous item?
You are one of a kind.
I believe what
Einar.
you mean-
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
We're not talking about the
Wondrous.
potion.
I'm aware. A wondrous item is anything that is not one of the. Wondrous item is a category, so you have armor, potions, rings, scrolls, staffs, wands, weapons, and wondrous items is the catch-all for everything else.
I would categorize that as a weapon, wouldn't you?
I can keep rolling.
Come on, that one was fun.
Please do.
I was gonna say
Whether it's funny is irrelevant.
difficult to shoot.
It's
but-
whether or not I'm going to incur. You take 1 and you deserve it. What you're looking for, as in terms of rarity of a one-of-a-kind item, it would be an artifact.
That's it.
All
I
right.
hate that. Einar's artifact.
You can just stop that
you,
sentence right
you
there.
earned that. You earned the 1 point that you took.
That's fair.
Do it.
Einar's artifact.
Take your 1.
You can add that
Can
to
I still
Kai's list of
skip it?
items.
Can I waste a stone skin on this?
The question is, though, Will,
No.
does Kaya have to attune to it?
She'll spend at least an hour on it.
I'm gonna start tapping this and applying it during the fight.
That was brilliant setup, my friend.
You're welcome. How you doing over there, buddy?
So, you have to roll a 30 or higher on your persuasion check.
Okay,
Wow,
cool.
okay, so-
is
So you spend 1,100 regardless of what you roll.
Okay.
But
All right,
with
here we go.
well, he's
Oh,
the one
so
looking
go
for the potion, right?
Do you have a modifier?
I can give myself borrowed
Well,
knowledge.
in theory, over the course of 1 week, each of you could look for an item.
Oh, okay, cool. So
But-
yeah, you get a
but yeah.
you get a plus.
So
12 anyway.
with borrowed skill,
This is a charisma check?
it is a persuasion check.
So, charisma. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
So you have the +6 from Makoto's skill empowerment.
And +6 from mine.
Yeah. So
So
you have
it's
a
a plus
plus 12. You have a plus 22. So you can find it if you roll an 8 or higher.
Oh, yes, because I spent money.
Yes.
I'm also going to enhance ability myself.
To get advantage?
Yes, Eagle
Okay.
Splendor.
That is very, very
So-
smart. Go for it.
Yep.
Which
Okay.
will you use to enhance ability?
Is borrowed knowledge?
It is not concentration.
It is
believe it
not.
or not. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was looking at.
Okay,
It
good
is
to know.
not. Which is kind of broken, I feel like, but
Wow.
I don't think many people use it
Wow.
all that
Speaking
much.
of broken.
It better not be.
Oh, he rolled exactly.
So 30,
Great.
just in case,
And a 7.
1 lower. All right, cool. So
Exactly,
Exactly 30.
Nice.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm going to roll.
Why'd you pause?
I was debating something. Okay.
Ooh, that's high. That's
That is high. So, for
It's gonna
that
be like
is-
110,000 gold.
if this was not a consumable,
Oh, that's right, because it's
it
half.
would be 250,000 gold.
Ooh.
So it's 125.
It is 125,000 gold.
I'll take it.
Okay, that was quick.
Given the effects that it gives, I would too.
Yep.
Man, all the euphemisms. Come on, that wasn't towards you. What is that?
Take your two. It's a D4.
Oh, it's the dagger.
I thought you were rolling a D8, and I was like, okay, I can understand that.
If
It's
there
like,
was
yeah,
ever
shutting
something
up.
that would make me change it, it wouldn't be that. All right, so yeah, you spend
125.
125,000 gold. How much does that deplete your?
That takes out like
Not that much.
A fifth.
No, it's less than that. I would think.
How much was your
125,000.
total?
We had like
I
So we had 118,000 gold and 65,000 platinum.
Okay,
So
so that's
it's-
650.
Yeah, so
That's still like that's a quarter of it.
I guess so.
It's a hefty chunk. As long as
No, I think it is a fifth.
you're only spending a quarter,
Give
because
or take.
obviously
Yeah, give or take. Yep. Okay,
with all
cool.
the gems and stuff too.
But yeah, you're able to procure that. Ray.
Hi.
Okay, so Einar retrieved a potion of giant size. Am I currently? Yes. So you should be able to go through and add that to your inventory.
Yep.
Is there something specific you are looking for?
Not really. I guess I'll look for potions of necrotic resistance.
Okay, so
Can you also make the check for Riss? Riss will be like, "Great, can you shop for me?"
Okay, I'll look for resist. Then. What do you want?
I'm debating.
So-
oh, hold on.
technically speaking, well, one person can look for one item. So if you're looking for something specific, now that being said, if you want to swap, a potion of resistance is only an uncommon magic item. So
Really?
it's a fairly low roll that you would need to hit. So if you want to do that, while he looks for a
Yeah, I'll
some
do
kind
that.
of, also you already what are you looking for? You have an artifact.
Riss has money. Like, we established this from the beginning.
Okay.
If he has money, he will proceed to spend it.
What do you? So you just want armor? You want legendary armor? Do you want +3 armor or something? What do you want?
I'm thinking either. Now, would he be able to get a like magic tattoo in a week?
Yeah. The magic tattoos can be applied immediately.
Because there's a ghost step tattoo. That sounds very fun.
Yeah, there is.
And then
Go for that.
manual of quickness of step, I think.
Oh, you want a manual?
You could. Those are not even legendary.
Yeah.
Really?
The legendary one I'm debating on is the invisibility cloak. But
He's well
Yeah, the manuals are only very rare.
to give the plus.
2.
The permanent.
I'm looking for that then.
Okay. So you are
Alright.
looking for a. You are looking for a tome
Yeah.
of. I believe.
I think it's clear thought for intelligence.
Correct. Tome of Clear Thought.
Cool.
All right. Are you also spending the 1100?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool.
I was to say you should.
How do I get advantage on this roll?
I can. I mean,
I'm
well,
not a spellcaster.
All right.
I guess
Don't
if
worry.
I'm looking for stuff, I can't help him with his.
Correct.
Roll a d20.
4.
Yeah. No. If you rolled higher than a 10, it wouldn't have coincided, so you could have cast it on. Wait. If you cast it at a higher level, can you affect multiple creatures?
That's a good question.
What if I just have R2 looking for the same thing? Dang.
Hey Ray, can I borrow R2?
I can. So I could affect all of us if I cast it at 4th level.
All right. Go for it.
What's this? Guidance?
No.
No, it's a advantage. 'cause
All right,
it's
here we go.
enhance ability.
Oh. Oh, there you go.
That's a 40.
Sweet.
For a very, very
nice.
you hit that.
Funnily enough, that is not the highest that it has. 41 plus is the highest.
I need to roll a 19 and I would have hit the highest.
All right, so you rolled high.
Yes.
There is one available.
Okay, cool.
Would you also like to see what else there is available?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Because that is a very high roll.
I rolled a 16 and a 19. 18, sorry. I can count.
And for the just sake of it, Noah, roll me a d4.
Okay. D4.
2.
Man,
2?
2's tonight.
All right, and then 2 d100.
Ooh.
Because technically you would have also gotten other items that would have been available.
So 57 and 66.
Execute Order 66.
57.
Yes, my lord.
What was that? A
That
trident?
is in my mind. That's what Palpatine sounds like.
Trident, you say?
A trident
Robot
of fish
Chicken
command.
has destroyed my perception of Palpatine.
Would you like to be Aquaman?
No. Ray does not want to be Aquaman. Noah could be Aquaman. I know, I
And
feel like
adamantine chainmail.
There you go.
No, chainmail is it heavy or medium?
I think it's medium.
Heavy. I think it's the
but
lowest
it's,
heavy.
it's
Heavy.
not.
Breastplate is the highest, I think medium. And then chainmail is the lowest of heavy.
Might be. It's
Chainmail is heavy. Yep.
Yep.
It's one way or another. It's not super worth it for me
Right.
because
So I assume you are doing neither.
What was the first one again?
A trident of fish command.
Yeah, I know doesn't want to command
Yeah.
fishes.
He's had enough of the ocean.
Yeah. I was like, screw that. Give me the sand again.
By the way, I'm not taking the money away from up here because I don't want to do math right now. I'm just adding the
Yep.
cost. of
So
each
you're looking
one.
for a tome of clear thought. Easy enough.
Yep.
And then a d4.
Ooh, a D4. Let's use this one.
Come on, baby.
There
4.
4. All right. I need 4 d100s.
Oh, yikes.
Let's do it to it, my dudes.
All right.
It's not roll low here. There's a low one.
17.
I don't think it matters so much.
No, it's just off of the
That's
list.
true.
27.
2 bucks on 37.
Oh, 45. 35.
Good night. You are
10, 20s, 30s, and 40s.
solidly, yeah.
17 is a ring of regeneration.
That would have been nice. A long time ago.
27 is a rod of absorption.
That's
That
a
could be
good item.
nice. Yeah.
That's a really good item.
It allows you to
Spell.
yeah.
Spell.
See, I was thinking mop. But spell is
Kind
very
of, yes.
much
It's a
better,
mop for spells.
A staff of striking.
Okay.
And the 35 is a scimitar of speed.
Does that give the haste ability?
A scimitar of speed allows you to make one attack with it as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really good bonus.
Wow.
So, the ring of regeneration is very rare.
Okay.
The rod of absorption is very rare.
The ring's not super helpful because you gain hit points every 10 minutes.
Oh.
It's a very slow thing.
Yeah, but it does if you like lose a limb or anything like that. It automatically helps you regain it.
Over 1d6 plus 1 days.
Yeah.
Provided you never drop to
I look like that?
drop below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it feel
Basically.
like a spork's touching my face?
It's my hand. It's about the size of a KFC sport.
So the rod of absorption. While holding this rod, you can use your reaction to absorb a spell that is targeting only you and not with an area of effect.
Okay.
The absorbed spell effect is cancelled, and the spell energy, not the spell itself, is stored in the rod. The energy has the same level as the spell when it was cast. The rod can absorb and store up to 50 levels of energy over the course of its existence. When you become attuned to the rod, you know how many levels of energy the rod has absorbed, and over the course of how much it has left.
Yeah.
If you are a spellcaster holding it, you can convert energy stored into it into spell slots to cast spells that you have prepared or know.
I thought it was accumulating. I was like, what is stopping you?
Or no?
To cast spells that you have prepared or know. I think that's the distinction of like bards know their spells, they don't prepare.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
You can
See,
create
my
spell
mind
slots.
went NO, and I was like, what?
You can create spell slots only of a level equal to or lower than your own spell slots, so you can't create a 10th level spell slot.
Yeah.
And up to a maximum of 5th level.
I
okay.
thought
So you can't give yourself multiple 9th level spell slots, but 5th level spells are nothing to turn your nose up at.
I thought he was going to say, "Oh, you can stockpile and then release it all in one go." I was like, "Can we one-shot Mavericks?" It's like Makoto kept
can.
choosing disintegrate on you. Store. Boom.
Yeah, disintegrate would be something that you could absorb,
Yeah. That's
Oh,
not,
wow,
that's
that
not a
did that
terrible
right.
idea.
and there's no roll required, by the way. You just do it.
Mine.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a really good item.
Would you like it?
Yes, I would.
Okay, so the tome is going to be
Expansive.
No, not too bad. Woo!
20,000 gold.
That's it?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
The rod is
Oh,
40,000 gold. 40,000. So a total of 60.
Oh, these are only very rare. I was like, how are you going to tell me
What?
you spent 20 and you spent 200?
Total
Oh,
of
sorry.
it's 20,000 and 40,000.
Oh, 20,000.
Total of
Yeah.
60,000.
I'll take them.
All right.
I'm still on
And
the
I
Einards.
assume the staff of
Put
striking
'em on
and
my
scimitar.
credit
No interest. Yeah.
What does the staff of striking even do?
It's a magical quarterstaff.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Ari would love it.
Ari, you love it.
It's a magic quarterstaff that has a plus. It's a +3 weapon. It has 10 charges. When you hit with a melee attack using it, you can expend up to 3 of its charges. For each charge you expend, the target takes an extra 1d6 force damage.
I'm good.
Are you?
We're all right.
All right.
I'm good.
And then, last but not least. So,
Sorry, Makoto and R2 are also looking for things.
of course they are.
No, R2's helping Riss. We established
What?
this. Because Riss has crap
Yeah, that's
persuasion.
That's okay, go for it.
I have no persuasion.
You got the whatchamacallit.
That's
And-
true.
Yeah, I was
You
going to
You
say.
have it now too!
know that. Oh, well, I think you want to ask one yourself.
He can have Makoto's, which turns something he has
But you already have to be
into
proficient.
expertise.
Okay. That sucks for you.
All right, so
Yeah, so R2 is with him.
yeah, so we'll allow that. So
All right,
take away the
Snowman.
1100 gold, and you'll have your plus 22.
Hot digging it up.
Best I can do is give you advantage.
Which you can cast it on multiple people. So, all right, is there something specific you are looking for?
I would like to look for the. I think I'll look, because I can't do two things, but those are two separate.
You can look for one item.
Yeah.
You might get lucky on what you roll.
Yep.
I'll look for the Ghost Step Tattoo.
Okay. Ghost Step Tattoo. That is a very rare item. Understood.
Get them tats.
Tatted
You
up.
better get a good artist, man.
Apparently.
those things are permanent until you
use
them.
Well, we'll get into that. Okay, so go ahead and roll that persuasion check. And because Einar can cast it on multiple people, with advantage.
And I'm using art. Do you mind if I roll for art?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it. Ooh.
15 plus, what's.
Plus 22.
Sweet Lord have mercy. Okay, well, that's a 37.
37. All right.
Nice.
I was like plus 10, plus 12, plus 22. Understood. This
Well,
is
because
a
it's
risk
the
stealth roll.
it's the 1,000 gold, which gives you an additional plus 10,
That's what it was. Okay.
and the plus 6 from just persuasion because y'all are high level, plus an additional 6 for expertise because Makoto casts skill empowerment. So roll a d4.
I am taking the gold away from the 1100 each time.
3.
All right, 3d100.
Not bad. You got 3 items.
75.
Ooh. Give me a good number.
90.
90.
20.
All over the board.
That's the fourth 20 I've rolled.
20, I'd say, might be one of the things you're most interested in. 20 is a ring of shooting stars.
Now, is that.
What does that do?
I'm thinking that's catapult.
Is that Crown of Stars right there?
No, a ring of shooting stars, which might actually be really appropriate for Riss.
I was going to say. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
While wearing this ring in dim light or darkness, you can cast dancing light and light from the ring at will. The ring has 6 charges for the following other properties. You can expend 1 charge as an action to cast fairy fire from the ring. And
That's what Kiera used in the one battle, right?
Yep.
which gives advantage on attacks. Ball lightning. You can expend 2 charges as an action to create between 1 and 4 3-foot diameter spheres of lightning. The more spheres you create, the less powerful each sphere is individually. Each sphere appears in an unoccupied space you can see within 120 feet. Lasts as long as you concentrate, up to 1 minute, and it sheds dim light in a 30-foot radius. As bonus action, you can move each sphere up to 30 feet, but no further than 120 feet away from you. And when a creature other than you comes within 5 feet of a sphere, it discharges lightning at that creature and disappears. The creature must make a DC 15 dex save. On a failed save, the creature takes lightning damage based on the number of spheres you create. So if you only have 1, they take 4d12 lightning damage.
Dang. Bad shock.
Not at all.
And there's also the shooting stars property. You can spend between 1 and 3 charges as an action. For every charge you expend, you launch a glowing mote of light from the ring at a point you can see within 60 feet of you. Each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from that point is showered in sparks and must make a DC 15 dex save, taking 5d4 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
See, here's the thing. We got to remember which of these items require attunement.
This does require attunement.
And that's where I have some attunement spots to spare, because one's the Wings of Flying, which Riss has been scarred too many times. So, and the other,
Those were my wings of flying, weren't they?
the other one's the Dragon Wing Hand Crossbow, which he would probably be more loath to give up. But anyhow,
Yeah. The 75 is a Horn of Valhalla.
oh, snap. I think
You can
I've
use
read
an
this
action to blow this horn. In response, 4d4 plus
right.
4 warrior spirits from Valhalla appear within 60 feet of you. They use the statistics of a berserker, that's challenge rating 2.
one. Okay.
They last for an hour or until they hit 0 hit points.
Holy cow.
You can summon Vikings.
Yeah. You summon a minimum of 8, maximum of 20
That's awesome.
Wow.
Viking spirits.
Wow.
And it's, I assume, like, once per day type deal, or once per week.
Once you use the horn, it cannot be used again until 7 days have passed.
Yep.
And the
That's pretty freaking sweet, though, man. Like, oh crap, I need an army. Army.
yeah.
I got you again? God. Oh, all right, go.
You made an epic item. Sound like something from a children's cartoon.
Exactly.
Sounds like someone's summoning Blue's Clues.
The 90 is a 9 lives stealer.
Vikings!
It is a +2 sword. It has 1d8 +1 charges. If you score a critical hit against a creature that has fewer than 100 hit points, it must succeed on a DC 15 con save or be slain instantly as the sword tears its life force from its body. The sword loses 1 charge if the creature is slain. When the sword has no charges remaining, it loses its property.
See, if it was something like, oh, it regains after a year, I'd be interested. Although it would not be bad having, I would have my own souls. Sort of. But anywho.
It's an instant kill if, yeah. I feel like that's a good item to have throughout a campaign, not so much for a boss fight.
Correct.
But you are definitely able to get the Ghost Step tattoo.
I would take all of them except for the sword.
Okay. So,
Wow.
the Ghost Step tattoo. Alright, let me
That
find this again.
fairy ring. The ring of shooting stars. That's gonna be.
That's a good item for him.
Yep.
I'm trying to like figure out which of the lightning spheres is the most efficient.
It probably would depend. It's like, if I want to have a little barrier around me, you make 3 of them or 4 of them. And it's like,
Yep. And
have
if they get within 5 feet, yeah, it's good for laying traps. All right, so let's start with the Ghost Step, which is very rare. That's going to be
One sphere does the most damage.
yeah,
It's max at 48.
40,000 gold.
40,000.
Jeez.
Yep. The Horn of Valhalla. Come on.
Did that one require attunement?
Nope.
Sweet.
Is also 40,000.
Okay.
And the Ring of Shooting Stars
What was this one?
is also 40,000.
Dang, alright, well, take it.
So 120 for all 3.
I
Please
still
don't
have
go.
the most expensive.
By double of
Yeah.
mess
Well-
up, yeah.
No, your total together is only 5,000 less than his.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking what your max was.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot your
All right, and then last but certainly not least,
Yep.
Makoto.
Makoto is looking for the potions of resistance
Okay,
for necrotic. 4 preferably.
got it. All right, and cool. Yeah, so go ahead and she does not have proficiency in persuasion,
Okay.
but she can still get a +10 from that, so she has a total of a +11.
Okay, cool.
So do you want to roll it or shall I?
You can roll it.
All right.
Advantage.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. It's a 28.
Let's go.
So it was a 13 and a 17.
I'll take it. Atta girl.
Oh, come on. Bring it back.
She's probably finding the.
So yeah, she
Easiest
definitely,
one to find.
she with a 27, she easily finds, I'll say she can get 5.
Oh, she did the resistance.
R2. You can get 1 too.
I already have necrotic resistance.
Yeah.
Armor.
Ah, you're right. So 4.
Yeah. So if I drink it, it does nothing.
That's valid.
Unless you want to give me double resistance to necrotic.
Not how that works.
Okay. So
All right. And
I get
then
immunity to it.
that is 2 items from the list. And that's a 45.
Just like her dad.
which is a Pearl of Power.
Interesting.
And a 62, which is a Wand of Web.
Wand of Web. Nice.
Pretty sure that's going to have no interest.
I like the alliteration from both items. Pearl of Power, Wand of Web.
Pearl of Power is actually, now it does require attunement.
Pop and wow.
But while the pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. Maximum level is 3rd. Yeah.
Here's that caveat.
Yep.
It's only a...
Yeah, it's uncommon.
It's only
I think.
uncommon.
Yeah.
Would that work on the simulacrum?
I'm going to say no, because it is written in the spell that it cannot regain spell slots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though my soul is... Never mind. You're right.
Yeah, but your soul is being siphoned into the crystal.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, I get to add mine.
yeah. But okay, let's see. For the uncommon,
I don't know, I had it in my head.
Tom's the tank engine over there.
that's going to be
Wrist the wrecker.
400 halved to 200 times 4 is so the potions will be 800 gold
Each?
Pittance.
Total? Okay, dang.
Pittance, my friend.
Okay.
and are you interested in the pearl power?
Might as well just grab it.
Yeah, so definitely never going to hurt.
Correct.
And it's an uncommon,
If Riss is next to you, he's like, we're shopping.
and that's
Get it.
400 gold.
Treat yourself.
So 1,200.
Yeah,
Treat yourself before
she
we
spent
die.
a fraction,
Very small.
and that is 1 week.
All right.
What Horn of Valhalla do I have?
Bronze.
Okay, there we go. That's what I was. Why did we go away?
All right.
Okay, and you're all there for the moment that Riss receives the tattoo, because he's presented, and it's this very ornate box, which he opens, and it's just it's a needle, just a single needle. And the instructions are given, and he has to place it to your skin where you want the tattoo to appear, and you just press it there for an hour. When the attunement is complete, the needle turns into the ink that becomes the tattoo, which appears on the skin.
Where are you going to put it? You're not going to put it on the hand that you got back? As a...
I feel like
could
that's
do
kind of
that
ironic.
first.
Ghost step on the hand.
Yes.
I
That
like
was
it.
the point.
It versus I like it. He will do it. Yeah, he'll do it on the back of his left
Back of
hand.
the hand. All right, you hold it there. After an hour, you see the gray of the needle just. It doesn't just fall, but it literally just twists and goes onto your skin and spreads out, and you have this kind of just shifting. Almost, I think it's a tattoo that is like it is your anatomy of your skeleton.
Yes, I like that. I was trying to think of something like, oh, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And so I think it goes to the tips of your fingers, and so you have your skeletal hand back.
On one
Nice.
side. I like it.
Yep.
So what does that do?
Observe. And he'll cast it and become kind of ethereal and walk right through you.
Yeah.
I do not like that.
Can you just cast it once a day or
Three
Three
times
times
a
a
day.
day.
3 times per day?
When it is cast.
Last 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Ah.
Well, it lasts until the end of my next turn.
So 6 seconds.
Yeah.
pretty good.
But you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical attacks. Doesn't happen a lot, but good to know. You can't be grappled or restrained, and you can move through creatures and solid objects as if they were difficult terrain.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Literally ghost step.
That is cool.
All right.
Okay.
So at the end of 1 week, you have half your money gone.
Yeah. Well, okay. Half of Mavericks' money gone.
That's
Oh,
You know-
y'all had any more left anyway.
No, we were broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, about half.
Roughly.
346,200 gold gone.
I'm cool with that.
Yep. It's like 3/7,
Good math.
We'll say half.
something like that. Anyway,
Apparently, there's an absorbing tattoo.
there is.
There's
The
a lot of
necrotic
tattoos.
damage.
Eh.
You have resistance to necrotic damage. When you take necrotic damage, you can use your reaction to gain immunity against that instant of the damage. And you regain a number of hit points equal to half the damage you would have taken.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Once this reaction is used, it can be used again until the next dawn.
Well, gentlemen, I have some bad news for you. We might need to take another week.
Why? You want that?
You haven't spent enough money yet?
The tome takes time to read.
Ah.
Unless I got it quickly on day 1. Didn't think so.
It's over the course. But that does mean that if you guys want to, while you're spending the week,
6 days.
6 days, the two of you and Makoto can search for any more items. If you want them.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? Like,
What did I get? Tattoo, horn.
And the
It's on the tip of my tongue.
ring of shooting stars.
Ring, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Bingo. Honestly, shooting stars.
I'll tell you what. Roll me a.
Are you taking away shopping?
No.
Oh, okay.
Roll a d6.
3.
Cool. So you would have gotten that on the 4th day of the week. So you only have 3 days until you're done.
Okay.
Once the week is over.
Okay, I think that's fine.
okay, so
I
3 days to
subtracted the number
kill.
you rolled from 7.
Okay, I think that's fair.
Yeah. So if you rolled a 6, you would have gotten it on the first day. It would be done. But
That was a quick
c'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
So 3 days. Not enough to go buy things, but is there anything, perhaps any final goodbyes
Stay away.
or things like that?
Nice.
Listen, y'all are going to the Shadowfell and fighting your final battle.
Yep.
Riz kind of already said his final goodbyes.
Is there any research you want to do? Is there any preparation or other things? How are you getting to the Shadowfell?
No,
That's
you
a
can
good
have
question.
your wings of flying back. Riz kind of goes, take it, please. Just,
And it goes, I don't have any way to use these.
I don't want to
Marty,
take them all.
okay, fine. All right, I'll hold on to it if that's what you're asking me for.
Yes.
R2 is going to look for a way to get to the Shadowfell in those 3 days. A quick
I know
and
it'll help.
expedient way.
Okay. Yeah, I will say between the... And Makoto will help too. So
I have a
between-
different test for Makoto.
Okay. What is your test for Makoto?
I want her to teleport back to Ray's parents' house.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So I will say that between R2, Einar, and Riss, you're able to do the equivalent of a week of research in 3 days.
Okay.
Sweet.
So we'll do that first, and then we'll do Makoto going to her grandparents.
Ray's not going to be there. It's just going to be...
I know.
Okay, cool.
But that doesn't mean that we won't play that somewhat. So, who... I mean, I guess R2 would have it.
I'm casting Eagle's. What is it? Fox is Cunning
Yeah.
on him.
Um,
And whatchamacallit on myself so I can have better.
it's 50...
Would it be. History to figure out?
It would be 350 gold.
Okay.
And then R2, Ray, makes a just flat intelligence check with a +6 bonus.
Okay. Is there any way to increase that?
I already did it.
Okay.
That's
You
what the
also
+6
have
is.
Got it.
advantage because it's just on intelligence checks.
Yeah.
Can I give him? Well, I guess help just gives advantage. So
Yeah. You could give him guidance.
no,
That's a natural 20.
Enhance ability is
Okay.
nice.
Who's this for? R2? Okay.
Yep. R2 just rolled a natural 20 on the original Ray die.
Very
Nice.
nice.
The first
He's like, I'm the original.
Okay, so
first dice set I ever used for this campaign.
Show me the way. Or for Ray to show Ray the way.
I saw the 9 on the other die first, and I was like, oh, that's not great natural 20. Let's go.
See, it's times like that where I feel like, I can enjoy the satisfaction because it's like, I helped with that.
You absolutely did that natural 20 because of you.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna say that with that, you find a 100% stable portal or entrance. The Shadowfell is most often accessed. There are folk tales going back forever of people accidentally wandering into the Feywild when walking through the forest or in places that you wouldn't notice, like when you first cross over. Mm-hmm. It is similar with the Shadowfell. Places that are typically known to be haunted or spooky, things of that regard.
Kind of like the castle that we went to, King Jacob's.
It would be unsurprising if there were crossover points within there, but those are not always the most reliable. Mm-hmm. They come and they go, they wax and wane as things shift. However, there is a cavern that exploration, given its local folklore of being haunted, and it previously led to the Shattered Realm and was quarantined off to stop anyone from being stupid. Given the nature of...
What you looking at me for? My things have worked out great.
Given the nature of the cave and how the Shattered Realm and the Shadowfell have been separated, it is likely that this would still lead to the Shadowfell. And possibly it would possibly give you control over where in the Shadowfell you landed. You rolled that 20.
That's very helpful.
Yeah, that's nice.
Now,
take it.
given your legend lore, you probably wouldn't be able to bypass that barrier,
No, that's not what I was saying.
but you can land in that domain as opposed to being in a random other one, fighting vampires or zombies or ghosts or whatever else.
That would not be fun.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, Riss does not have a good history with vampires.
Yeah, if we went there though, Riss is like, all right, let's kill them all.
Can our epilogue be going back to that godforsaken city and just wiping the vampires out? Please.
Beg for mercy. Too slow.
So, you are able to... you don't have permission to go, but you're fully aware of where it is, and you don't think you'll have a problem.
Yeah.
And with that in mind,
We'd never ask for permission.
what are you asking Makoto to do?
Or forgiveness.
Makoto,
Yeah,
can you do me a favor?
of course.
I need you to cast Wish again.
Russ, I'm going to hit you.
Sorry, I'll leave now.
Thank you. Can you go back to Ma and Pa's place and tell them that I said, I'm sorry?
No. But I will tell them that you love them and that you wish you could come home, but there are circumstances
Tell them that there's hope that I will.
Oh. But I'm not going to have that be the impression we leave them with before we go.
I would agree. For your sake, I think I'll tell them I'm sorry myself when we come back.
Good.
Meanwhile, Riss will walk up to Einar, activate his ghost step tattoo, put his hand in his stomach, and go, "Got your guts." And then roll back before the 6 seconds are up.
Now what happens
Riss,
if
that's very weird.
What happens if he ends his turn in another creature's
I get
space?
shunted out and take 1d10 force damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Riss, don't ever,
Makoto is going to...
don't ever do that again.
She's not going to do it yet, but once y'all are ready to go, she's going to end her attunement to the Voyager staff, because once you're in there, there's not really a purpose behind that. And then she'll attune to the Pearl of Power.
Alright, sounds good to me.
But Makoto teleports and is gone for the next day or two. Comes back once you're done attuning.
Mom, Pogadu. What? You're leaving already? Stay for dinner.
That is exactly what Ray's parents sound like now. That
You
is
are now
canon.
voicing Ray's father.
Perfect.
Forever.
I assumed that was the mother. I don't know
I did
why.
too.
I kind of went for the motherly, like, Pa is over there. What'd she say?
There you go. You can do both. But Makoto comes back, carrying a crate.
Oh no.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
All right. That went longer than expected. Because I realized that they have not been informed of anything since I left to find you the first time.
Oh.
You're a terrible son. I write my dad letters.
I was
What were you doing that I wasn't doing?
being dead!
That was for like, what? 2 hours?
Also, it was half of me. For all intents and purposes, I was dead, and Kosen was me.
Yeah, and they knew something was off as much as I did.
Good.
They're just...
So you're saying Kozen went and checked up on his parents, but Ray did not?
You need to make a roll.
He's doing tally 1 for Kozen.
Alright, let's see. What do we got here? What spell can I use on him? Yeah, let's do this.
Shield of Faith.
Counterspell. It's fine, it misses anyway. It's a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
What'd you send?
Chill touch.
That's rude.
Is this just skeletal
He
hand?
sees
You
the
just
hand.
go, whoop!
Rude. That was mine first.
It's mine now, and mine only.
Yeah, I don't want it anymore. You can have it.
You got a better skeletal hand now.
That's right. Makoto gets it.
I spent, because she only would have needed to stay there for a single day, so that the staff would recharge overnight. She spent 2 nights there.
So she came back on the third day. Got it.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
Told them everything, and after a period of adjustment, they did understand. You're still going to get your ear talked off the next time they see you,
I would expect it, yes.
but they did send me with this.
Great.
Is that anything for me?
And you
Yeah,
hear
and I
a
was also
clattering
looking.
of bottles.
Let's go.
Oh, Riss is like, no, hard pass.
So it opens it up, and it is an entire, just the
Please tell me it's a bunch of jams and jellies.
no, it is.
I know, it's
It's
gonna be
ale,
good
booze.
stuff, baby.
because that is the family business.
Yep.
Oh, ale.
They got brought to Paradise in the first place because a member of the
It was a giant, wasn't it?
It was a cloud giant family.
one of the 5 noble families in Paradise is a cloud giant family. And I cannot remember their name off the top of my head, but they literally were just like, this is really, really good. I will pay to move you to Paradise so that I can start selling this
Could their name just be large?
No.
The giant
There is
family,
an
large.
actual.
Oh no, you must be thinking of my cousin's huge. Huge. Huge and Larry large.
Don't forget Big Bob.
Oh, I forgot about Big Bob. Son of a gun.
Doesn't he have a cousin named Giant George?
He does, yeah.
Giant George. He's the one, he's like, you know,
Oh, don't
Giant George, you know.
Don't mess with his wife, Massive Mary.
Yeah, that's true, Mary. You gotta watch out for Mary.
Y'all are something else.
Are you just discovering
And
this?
then there's Broad Bertha.
Oh, you don't mess with Broad Bertha.
Broad Bertha.
Especially when she started drinking. She'll love that ale.
Oh, she loves that Miriam Shine, that's for sure.
That was pretty good. Going.
We close the bar when she shows up.
You close the bar and you open the ale factory.
Taps just flow.
Hey, there it is. I wasn't even looking for it. I found the dragon. Amy was right. Caladeros the Conqueror.
Oh, nice. Are you looking for their name?
I was.
Cherry's like, I cannot let these names stand.
That's why it wasn't even I'm not gonna let these names stand. It was I need to find something so I can just tune all of this out.
I kind of liked our family tree.
Ray will take the lid and put it back on the crate. I don't know, go ahead and put this in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Not a bottle gets opened, not a drop gets drunk. Until we are all back here. Deal?
Alright.
Deal. I'm not gonna drink it anyways, but deal.
You're gonna have some.
Listen,
wanna pour my own drink.
I don't like ale, and I can admit it's good.
No, for me, it's that memory of being in. Was it Keene or what was the first city we arrived in?
Keen is the name of a person. Try again.
Yes.
That's right.
It was one of the Arisian ports.
Arisian
And I
ports,
spiked
thank you,
his
yeah.
drink.
And yeah, he spiked it, and Riz had never felt so ill in his life. And so he is like, nope, I will not drink anymore.
I'll tell you this. If we all make it back here alive, I will pour you a drink as if you were my own customer.
All right.
I didn't say if you
Okay.
were a bad customer or not.
Makoto, you can pour that.
So, with all that in mind, I guess we're good to go.
It's time for us to be on our way. We have one more task to do.
You always have another task.
Something tells me there's going to be like subtasks within that.
Okay, well, it's a broad task. We'll break it up into parts as we go along, I'm sure. You know,
Let's go. My
that's
sword's
task
getting
management.
The last journey of the outsiders.
We'll have to come up with a new name because we're no longer outside.
I would argue that we still very much are, but
And we can't call us the insiders. That just doesn't have a good ring to it. Also, it reminds me of Einer's artifact. I've taken nothing but 2 damage.
one of them was 3.
Are you ready?
You know my response to that.
Technically, if we want to teleport, we have to wait till the morning, but
Oh.
because the
Thanks for
staff.
getting my hopes up for nothing. Shush, Dagner Day. We'll go tomorrow. It wants to kill things.
Okay. We'll wait.
Riss, are
But-
you okay?
Believe fun. Me and the sword talk quite often.
That's an insight check.
Go for it.
I mean, a passive of what, 20, 21?
Completely sincere.
What do you mean you and the sword talk?
Not
all
so
the
much
time?
like words, but I know what it's feeling. That's part of the reason why I attacked the god, because it was like, its Achilles is open, might as well take it down. So I was like, alright, let's go for it.
And I thought I was strange.
It's
You
a
know
part
the-
of the weapon.
sword was made using
It's a 15.
Sulan's soul.
Are you talking to Sulan?
Well,
There is you get
What's left of Sulan? He goes by Dagner now.
your hand kind of slips the next time you're using the sword, and you get like a paper cut.
It's like, was that for early? You know what I meant.
Einar,
And that really hurt.
you are no longer the craziest member of the party.
Dad, that's always been you.
Got him. She beat me by half a second. Shut up, Dagner Day. I was too going to say it.
If you say so. The next morning, you gather on. I assume you've been basing your operations off the ship.
Yes.
So you gather on deck. And Reagan, actually, is. Kaya is there as well to see you off, as well as Daphne. But Reagan approaches and says something for you before you go. And hands you a small token. It's a circular, almost like a coin, and it has a spiral moving outwards. It's silver with a kind of dark blue inlay.
What is this?
That is a talisman.
Arcana check. I rolled 2 3s.
Yeah, that's impressive.
For a total of?
22.
Yeah.
He actually really doesn't know that much about this.
Warlocks have, at the base game, had 3 invocations they could take.
Okay.
Pact of the Chain, which gives you a familiar. Pact of the Tome, which gives you a spellbook. Pact of the Blade, which gives you a weapon. 4th one was added in Tasha's Guide to Everything, Pact of the Talisman, which allows you to have a talisman that you can either wear yourself or give to someone else that confers certain benefits. Hers are as follows. While someone else is wearing your talisman, you can use your action to teleport to the unoccupied space closest to them, provided you're on the same plane of existence. The wearer of your talisman can do the same thing using their action to teleport to you. Can be done 6 times and per day.
Okay.
When the wearer of your talisman fails an ability check, they can add a d4 to the roll, potentially turning the roll into a success.
All the boons.
There was another one.
She's giving you like a straight up guidance type thing. That's nice.
When the wearer of your talisman fails a saving throw, they can add a d4 to the roll, potentially turning the save into a success. No reaction needed.
Dang.
You just 6 times per day, you can add a d4 to a saving throw, and 6 times per day, you can add a d4 to a ability check.
Okay.
That's nice.
And
Wow.
there's also Rebuke of the Talisman. When the wearer of your talisman is hit by an attacker. She has to be there for this one.
Okay.
But she can deal psychic damage to someone that attacks you if she can see them.
Is this right before we're going to leave or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're there to see you off.
The rest is like looking like. That's sweet.
I just don't want my boss to die.
Hey, no, I'm not judging. You didn't keep me up half the night like freaking Einar and Kaya, but we won't go there.
Rude.
I will not apologize.
Just get some earplugs.
Still is rude. We're on a ship.
Thank you, Reagan.
Yes. I look forward to you giving it back.
I intend to.
Dang.
Take care of the ship.
Always.
Good luck, crew.
We're
I know.
lean over to Einar. That's about as much flirting I think I've ever seen Ray do.
I don't think it was floating.
Yeah, that's my point.
I don't hear that.
I was gonna make sure that before he leaves, he gives a little nod to his boys.
They're cheering, but they have tears coming down. You got this, boss! We believe in you!
I love him so much.
Hang on. You need to make a wisdom save. I really think you do.
7. Okay. That's still a 19.
A single tear without any additional emotion.
What? One tear starts to go down. Get back in there, tear.
It's like a dark tear.
Yeah.
It's almost enough to make a grown man cry.
But
Not this man.
Get back in.
But
All right.
Makoto takes the staff, and the familiar sensation of space twisting around as you teleport. And since you rolled a nat 20, I'm not even going to have y'all roll for
thank the
it.
Lord.
All right.
Wrist is still gonna pop it like. Whoa. I hate when yours twists, Makoto.
Deal with it.
Perception check around this cave. Because we're in a cave, right?
You are at the entrance to the cave.
Entrance of the cave. Okay, cool.
Anyone nearby?
It is early morning. There are some guards posted further down the path, but she has teleported you to a spot that is... You won't have to deal with them.
What
Wrist
region?
is still gonna look and go. Should I take him out?
No. I don't think they've seen us.
They're
That's not to draw
guards. They're
attention.
not bad guys.
I'm not saying like. Okay, fine. Shall I silence them?
No, don't worry about them.
Fine.
They'll be fine.
That's also a 19, by the way, on perception.
Let's do some.
19 on perception.
Yep.
It is in Eris.
Okay.
19 on perception. You hear
24 passive perception.
Dang.
there's wind blowing through the cavern. And there is... You're not sure at first if it's just the wind making the noise or if there is some kind of moan of something deep within the cave. With those
That
high
was one
perception
part
checks,
of last night.
not that kind of moan.
Wrist is still gonna make the comment and looking over at Einar.
It quickly becomes apparent that it is not just the wind as it grows in volume before abruptly ending.
So the simulacrum rolled a natural 20 on perception.
Dagner really wants to kill something. Can we?
We can go.
Okay.
Yes, there is something that is either guarding or living or just existing in this cavern that you might have to deal with before you're able to pass through.
It's dark in there, right?
Yes.
Use your new item. Send some light in there.
I mean, I can also just
Send
say,
some light in there. I'm gonna sneak around in there. I'm not sending light in there.
I can't see.
Well, who's
Does Einar notice anything looking into the cave? Because he
parents.
can
Oh,
see.
it like twists. You can't see
Okay.
directly down. It like twists and turns.
Besides, I did not attune to it. I tuned to the bow because we're going into combat. So, I'll be right back, and I'll roll for stealth.
And as you
Bingo.
begin to enter the cavern, that is where we will call tonight's session.
That was a short one. Not even an hour.
No, that was over an hour.
Just over.
Yep.
Only just.
But thank
It's
you
a
very
37
much.
for stealth, by the way.
Oh my god.
All right, well, hold on to that roll.
Thank you very much for joining us for tonight's episode, and we will see you next time. Good night.
Peace.